Alright, hello and welcome to the grand finals. They're not really grand finals, but more just, I guess kind of like a fucking Super Bowl would be the closest thing to call it, between me, the Scarlet Champion, and my good friend winterbub, the Violet Champion. This wasn't like an official thing in any way, we didn't have to do this, but we thought it'd be pretty fun. So I'm sure he'll have his own video on it. But yeah, this is gonna be my team, and you may be thinking, why are you bringing a Raichu? And you know, that's a pretty good question, but you'll see that set in a second. So, this is their team. Very, very threatening, and there's a reason they won their league. Chien-pao, or their division rather. Chien-pao, Landorus-T, Feeny, Cyclizar, Bronzong, Espathra, Sylveon. There's not a bad Pokemon on this roster. Bronzong may be the weakest, but it's still threatening. Like, it's bulky as fuck, it has a good defensive typing with Levitate and Heat Proof. So it can pick what it wants to be immune to. Probably, or not immune to fire, but half damage from fire is cool. And, I mean, it'll probably go Levitate if it shows. But, I mean, with Heat Proof, it could really mess me up. Because, as you saw, I did have Heat Train on the roster for today. Excuse me. But yeah, very, very threatening team. Cyclizar can Shed Tail in this league. Espathra's annoying. I got quite a bit for that, though. Charizard X is... Charizard X. Jesus fucking Christ, that was a loud thing of fucking thunder. Yeah, currently thunderstorms all week. So it's probably going to be going on during the battle, too. That's in a little less than an hour. But I just got home from work, so I had to record now. But yeah, they've got a great team. I've got a great team. Honestly, I'm bringing like one of my weakest Pokemon, probably the weakest. Raichu is not very good, especially with no hidden power. So I have to get creative to be able to beat stuff like Landorus-T. But I have a little bit of a surprise for Lando-T, who thinks they can very easily beat my Raichu. But you know, I'm gonna wait for that. I don't want to spoil it too early. But yeah, Venusaur Mega has a really, really good matchup against his team. It can beat chien-pao because I'm full defensive and I have Thick Fat, which is really an excellent combo. Psychic Fangs I will have to look out for. That's definitely going to be quite threatening. It prevents them from being banded, because if they're banded, then I can just sit there and basically wall them all day. But if they're not banded, I can just beat them with other things, because then the damage is still huge, but not as threatening. Same thing with Charizard X, but Charizard X doesn't get like a good option, except maybe Dual Wing Beat, but it loses Flying Stab, which makes it a lot less threatening. And I mean, you can only have so many moves on this thing, because I think if they ran Charizard X, they'd run DD, Blitz, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, because if they didn't have Earthquake, they'd have no way to beat whatever it's called, Heatran, except maybe a fighting move, and that's even worse against Mega Venusaur. So there's really no reason, I think, that they wouldn't bring that, unless they were to bring like a defensive set, which is scary in its own right. Jesus Christ, dude, that is a loud-ass thing of thunder. I don't know how much my mic picks up, but that one, Jesus Christ. Like someone launched a firework 2 feet from my window. But yeah, and then Palafin Hero with the Eject Pack. This is I don't know if I like this set or if I hate this set. I honestly think that no item might be better if I really want to use Acro. So what I could do, I could just lead this into, if I was to go no item, I just lead this into Araquanid. But if Araquanid doesn't show, then I just have a fucking Palafin with no item. And that's kind of stupid. But while instead, if I say I have this in on Feeny, I just close combat, get like 15%, and then I'm able to switch out into something like this or this, maybe even Heatran. But yeah, very basic Palafin Hero, really. Other than a little bit of fun with the Jetpack and Acro. Obviously, it has Jet Punch. Like, what are you gonna do? Close Combat's also good because I could just use the Jetpack to activate my hero form. So kind of like a dual use thing right there. Alright, now, the piece de resistance. You don't see these EVs very often. Enough speed to outspeed the base hundreds on the team. Why did I think Lando-T was base 100? That shit is not base 100. Oh, and I need to outspeed a base Charizard X, I guess. But yeah, Natural Gift Ganlon Berry is an 80 base power ice move. So I think you know where this is going. Because they might bring in a Spadef Lando-T, which I think is pretty good in this matchup, really. Yeah, it helps them beat this. Helps them tank, like, one... They might need to take a hit from... They might think I'm Air Balloon Heatran or something. Or if they just want to switch in on Heatran, then they'll just run Spadef. But if they run Bizdef, well, if they run Special Defense, this 2-hit KO is no problem. And if they run Bizdef, I can hit him good with Surf as well. Because they're going to drop my attack by 1, but even then, if it's Spadef, it'll easily 2-hit KO. It's like the one calc I did for this match. I've been calcing a lot. I don't really know why, just kind of lazy, I guess. Yeah, Surf and T-Bolt for my special attacks. Very good matchup for electric types in this game. Really, I mean, they just have Lando-T to deal with, which granted is quite threatening to any electric type, but otherwise, I mean, they kind of get free reign. They have one electric resist, who has to activate the Mega Stone first, or else they're weak to it. A very important weakness in Tapu Fini. Another important weakness in Araquanid. Cyclizar is your best electric resist, and Cyclizar is just not meant to tank attacks. At least not many. Maybe one. And Chien-pao, I mean, it's fucking Chien-pao. It's your fault if you think it's gonna tank something. Yeah, Fake Out because Extreme Speed was not allowed. It said Extreme Speed and Natural Gift were not compatible. Don't really understand why. I assume Extreme Speed is... they must just not be able to be learned in the same gen, I guess, and not be able to transfer? I don't really know. I don't fully understand that part of the game. Mandibuzz, this is one of the Pokemon I like the least at the moment. Not because it doesn't have Roost. I actually dropped Roost so I could have all 3 of these. Because if I had just these 2... Here it comes. Oh? No, that one was a bit further away. Okay. If I had just these 2, I couldn't pivot, which I thought was barely necessary in this matchup. If I had just these 2, I couldn't use Brave Bird, and I'd get fucked up by Araquanid, and I didn't want that. And Fini. And then if I had just these 2, I couldn't Foul Play Megazard. Switching tabs a lot. And I didn't like that either. Because I wanted to also have a Dark move. So yeah. That's pretty much the whole thought behind this. Rocky Helmet. This is meant just to, like, make a +1 attack from Charizard X. And then, like, live on 2, do Rocky Helmet, and then Foul Play and kill it. And Defog is just in case they set up hazards, although I think this will be a fairly clean game. I don't think we're gonna do much other than he's gonna set up webs. I don't really expect them to be too focused on getting up rocks on my team. Although they might. They certainly might. Ditto, obviously, to reverse sweep with Charizard X. I'd have to rely on Fini being gone, but once it is, I mean, that fucking Flare Blitz, I mean, just look at their team. I mean, it's probably gonna be late enough in the game where Araquanid's already dead. So it's like, it's not a real big deal. So yeah, I can just start Flare Blitzing, or even just Dragon Clawing too, if Fini's dead. Because I mean, Bronzong is unlikely, Sylveon's unlikely, because both... Well, Sylveon is ruined by Mega Venusaur. And Bronzong just isn't the strongest thing in the world. It's very unthreatening on offense. It does get shit like Body Press and Earthquake, just to be barely annoying enough so that my Heatran can't fully wall it. And speaking of which, we have an Assault Vest Heatran. Flash Fire, I don't know... No, I do need this. Absolutely need this. Because if they're not Earthquake, or if they're like a defensive version of Charizard X, this will wall it. At least I think it will. Yeah. I just need to be able to tank a Flare Blitz in a pinch. They might Oh, I think they get Drain Punch. They might do that instead of Earthquake. And I know I can tank a Drain Punch. I'm max HP. I can probably tank it at +1. +2, then it gets a little shisty. But yeah, I liked this. I considered going full Spadef with AV, but I thought, that might be a little overkill. I think this is good, because then I can at least, like, kind of threaten Feeny, too. Because if it might only run Whirlpool for a water move, though it could run Surf, too. I'm not ruling that out by any means, but yeah, this one's going to be a really tough match. I kind of doubt that I win. I definitely don't, like, completely sweep, that's for sure. Unless they set up Charizard X and then have somehow nothing to prevent a reverse sweep. But Ditto's just nice too, not just for like reverse sweeping. It's also good with chien-pao too, which is very nice. Because tanking a hit from chien-pao, that's not the easiest thing in the world. Not at all. Lando T as well, I could copy that and either get up my rocks, and they have no way to remove rocks either. I think Feeny lost Defog. No, it probably didn't, honestly, but if Feeny defogs, then it doesn't have Misty Terrain up, which is the only thing stopping my Sleep Powder on Mega Venusaur, which I didn't really go into Mega Venusaur's moveset. But I mean, it's pretty obvious what each thing is for. Sleep is just general, put something to sleep, make it go honk shoe. Earth Power for stuff like Bronzong if it's not Levitate, but mostly Megazard X. Mostly Megazard X. Sleep Powder is really good for Bronzong, just put that shit to sleep, go out into anything else, and just start clicking buttons. Sludge Bomb is obviously for the fairies, and for just hitting things strong neutrally, like it's good against Cyclizar. Also good on chien-pao, and Giga Drain to heal, and good thing just to click if something's on like 10% and I can kill it with anything. Might as well get a little bit of health. No, nothing wrong with that. Also very good against Feeny, and Araquanid's neutral to it, but I'm like getting some heals off it. But yeah, that is going to be the team for this week. Battle's going to be in 40 minutes now, so I'm just going to cut to it, and hopefully we win. Alright, it is time. Oh. Alright. Ooh, okay. I like this. Not seeing a, whatever the bastard's called, Charizard X is kind of nice. Because that shit is just super scary no matter what. They have to have something on Sylveon for Mega Venusaur. I think they get Psyshock. Yeah, I was not expecting. Alright, this needs to launch OBS. I'm gonna put the link in the Chicken Coop server. Alright, so most people, if they have an Araquanid, they're gonna lead with it. I would expect him to predict that I would think he has it, or that I think that they're gonna lead that, but I don't see a problem with leading Palafin Hero. Or Palafin Base. The only thing this matches up poorly into is like Scarf Delando. And even that I don't think it OHKOs. Hey, look, would you look at that? Why would it auto-predict Scarf? Interesting. Can't predict shit on that. If that's their set, I completely wall it. Very interesting. Can't predict that. Due to this. Oh, nice! I can't kill. That's neat. I'm gonna lead it. Okay, cool. I got the thing I expected. So, what I do here, I hit the instant close combat and get the hell out. I think I predicted that would be the... No, I predicted that was the damage I do to Feeny with close combat. And the team building thing. They soaked me. Interesting. Okay, they obviously predicted a switch. No doubt there. Brave Bird 2 at KOs. I don't see a reason not to click it. I U-turn and they stay in. I'm faster. That's kind of crazy. But I don't understand soaking there. Ah, damn, they did switch. Whatever. Oh, this must be some sort of shenanigan here. I'm just gonna U-turn. I don't want to deal with whatever that's gonna do. Could go my own Ditto, but Scarfed Zong is pretty bad. Let's get to it, KO with Wave Crash. I don't want this to be put to sleep. Heatrain's cool until it gets Earthquake. O-Code. To a KO, my apologies. Assuming no attack, which it might be. Damn. I don't want this to be the safest thing. I don't want to. Well, no, because that's, if I'm gonna predict an earthquake, this is just as bad as that. Oh man, I do not like this one bit. They're probably just gonna toxic, or that. No, that's fine. Honestly, need to Mega Evolve here. Activate my Thick Fat. Honestly, if they hard switch Feeny on this, good for them. Neat. I think Heatran comes in for free here. Nice. I'm gonna Magma Storm, a little risky, but I want extra chip. I'm surprised as to how much damage that did. Like, really surprised. Magma Storm. 31 was like the high end of no Spadef. No HP, interesting. Oh no, Water Bubble would be half the damage though. Are they just absorb? I think they are. I think they're not Water Bubble. Cool. If I'd stay in and hit another Magma Storm, that'd be pretty cool, right? They soaked me, really. Really, huh? 50% to Oko, although I do more damage then. I should do 20 with this, if I did 30 with Stab. I don't understand that at all. Why soak me? What are you trying to do? Okay, this kind of goes in hard now, so I must immediately go this. Let's make it sleep. Oh, I'm stupid. Oops. Fuck, they Calm Mind, they wish. I mean, no matter what, I have a Ditto in the back to be annoying. Did they really Calm Mind Psychic Wish? Tact, maybe? I'm AV. I feel confident about this. No, I knew that too. Literally, after I clicked it, I immediately knew that Sleep Clause would kick in, and I think you could even see my mouse like go for the cancel, but it was too late. Oh, if I lose because of that, that's gonna suck. Good read by them. I'm sure I don't get O-Code by Sacred Sword? Really? Do I want to 1-for-1 this? I can't go Ditto because I just get put in a pack. Mandibuzz might be a good choice. If I wasn't going to get shit on by an ice move, because they're not banded. The choice band, how much? Oh, it's a clean Oko. Damn. That's not great, but it's fine. This might allow me to get, oh, perfect. That's literally the exact thing I wanted them to click. Time to get a few percent of chip on Bronzong, yep. A few percent indeed, good lord. Nice. That's a little cheesed, but... I apologize, I got 3 turns of sleep. But... Same percentage to happen as a Scald Burn, actually slightly better. At least I think every turn, like, it's the same chance to get 1, 2, and 3 turns of sleep. I think. I could be wrong. Could be entirely wrong. Get a Magma Storm. Oh, I got that. Nice. Now I can put something to sleep. The Landorus-T. Expected. I go this. Ooh, good read. That wouldn't have killed me, but that would have hurt. Oh wow, that actually would have done nothing. I mean, if I go to it, it's so obvious, but like, what are they gonna do? I could go Palafin Hero and then double into it. I'm really not wave crashing here just because I want to activate Raichu. Okay, I think I've predicted correctly. It's 100. The fucking Pokemon TV told me 80. It's a shit site anyways. No, they dropped me. I know I get a little bit of bad luck after they miss 2 Stone Edges, but still no. That wasn't it. Because they're only gonna have 1 turn of taunt left. Uh-oh. I've still got a full health Heatran. Poison? Oh my god. Wait, I literally outstall Wish. Or I almost do. I just literally have to get a poison, and I outstall it. Oh, they just lose their Wish? I still have to be careful of chien-pao, but I think I can tank a hit from it with this, because of Thick Fat and max defense. Dude, this thing is so bulky. 379 defense, 364 HP. I forget how fat this is when you max invest it, because I don't think I've ever max invested it. I've done, like, split defense. Jesus Christ, 379. Just gonna U-turn. They U-turn on me, they take Helmet Chip, nice, they're very close to being in range. They go Feeny, they go chien-pao, nice, I get free chip. How much does Palafin Hero do? Oh my lord. Alright, Jet Punch does a decent amount. This thing almost OHKOs me with Crunch. I really want to go Ditto, but... How much does Venusaur take from Crunch? Oh my lord, if it's Choice Band, it doesn't get OHKO'd. That is a little absurd, if I do say so myself. This allegedly can't get one shot. Allegedly. They go chien-pao, I'm going Ditto. Well, I don't want to be a liar. Did they miss? Or did they sub? Or Sword Stance? Okay. Interesting set. I mean, luckily I have Palafin Hero. Other orb, interesting. Aw, I let them get leftovers. Please, please, please. No! No! Oh, that came so close. But yeah, we won. We are the kings of the Coop. They got rather unlucky. I mean, I made a very stupid play, but yeah, I didn't understand Soak. Obviously it was there for something, but I never got to see what it was. Overall, I mean, I'm happy with the result. I played fairly well as well. They just pinged me saying they did not expect half of that stuff. I assume they mean like Mandibuzz and Raichu. Maybe didn't expect Heatran. It wasn't fantastic. Well, it was really good if I got like a certain matchup, and this is one of the matchups where I really liked Heatran. Yeah, I'm quite pleased. I had a 10-0 season. Like a plus 30 something differential. Easily my best draft league I've ever done. Thanks to everyone who helped run the league, especially Woof. He did a great job. I think it was a very fun league for everybody. Some people's first leagues. Personally, my first NatDex league that I actually finished. I'm very new to NatDex, don't really know the format well, but I feel like I got a really good team. I'm really happy with everything I picked. I think every Pokemon on my team put in work at some point. This was really Raichu's time to shine, and I would say it did. Mandibuzz did really great here too. I mean, everything else you've probably seen plenty of times. And somewhat fitting, though. I really wanted Raichu to get the kill, but Elephant Hero ending the Chicken Coop season with a Jet Punch, it just seems right. It happened all season. Has to happen one more time. But yeah, that's gonna be it. That's it for the Chicken Coop, but there will be a new draft league starting up soon. Run actually by my opponent, Winterbub. The draft is going on right now, and so I'll probably have a post-draft analysis video, just analyzing my team, how much went right, how much went wrong with the draft, in terms of my team's perspective. And that should be out within the next week. Hopefully draft goes by quick. And yeah, stay thick and safe everybody, and thank you for watching.